What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of
I recently was going on dates with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well, but...
Here we go. She met a nice guy, and he treated her well, but... Let's see what type of nonsense she's gonna come up with.
But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him.
Like you're supposed to if you feel like he's not the one.
Told him that I didn't see it going any further. He agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy.
And he was right, because if he's a good guy and you want to walk away, he knows there's no way he's going to be able to satisfy you.
And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try.
Try for what? You said you didn't want him.
He didn't even try and say that he wanted to change, that he wanted to whatever. I can be manipulated. I will listen to you. But you didn't even try.
So you got with a good guy, you decided you didn't want him, so he decided to leave. But you want him to stick around and try to convince you, I mean manipulate you into wanting him. Jenny?
Are you stupid or something?
Mother of Lord, she wanted the man to manipulate her. What type of twisted mind games is that? She thinks dating is PlayStation 5. Lady, if you want to play games, go and download Candy Crush and leave this good man alone.
Before we continue, I want to give a special thanks to Kevin Burke, Beth Bloomer, hey Beth, Ken, and Gabriel Granger for your generous contribution to my channel on Cash App. Please know that your continued support is greatly appreciated.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of
Hey ladies, how are you? Well, I'm gonna call my twin, and I just want to let y'all know, be toxic for the rest of your 20s. You only get one life. Live your toxic 20s. You never get to be 20 years old, 21, 22, 23, 24, none of that ever again in your life.
In case you didn't know, this is one of them rapper girls that goes by the name of Glorilla. One of them ones that make that garbage they want to label as music.
Be toxic, because don't get in your 30s thinking you could just go slashing tires and doing all this crazy shit. You too old for that now. You too mature. Be toxic for the rest of your 20s.
And there are young girls out there that are actually listening to her.
And if you're delusional, turn that shit up a notch. Enjoy the rest of your 20s. You only get to do this shit one time.
She's absolutely right. You only get to do it one time. So don't fuck it up, because there are no second chances. And if you listen to her, you're doomed. So what do you think? You think this younger generation are into this toxic relationship crap?
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
When they tell me to shut up, puts you in your place. It's just hot,
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
being a little abusive. When he get real jealous, when he see me talking to another boy, he take it out on me. So
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
I like when people don't let me leave.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
When my man choked me out when we arguing.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
I like causing a scene in public so I can embarrass you.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
I like when my dude yell at me a little bit.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
When they're controlling, tell me what I can and can't do.
Mine's when he gets into fights with other guys.
Yeah.
You can fight? Okay.
Yeah, I came with him.
Hey, what's something toxic that you like?
I like to manipulate people. Sometimes when I know that their emotions are easily manipulated.
What's something toxic that you like?
If you don't think I'm right, I gotta start a fight with you.
Not knowing what to expect one day and the next day you're just being f***ed over.
And all of those so-called women are college students. And I have to say it. The majority of these kids in this generation are a complete waste of skin.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of
I was today years old when I found out that guys have to go into their doctor monthly to get their foreskin trimmed, just like a monthly haircut. And frankly, I'm pretty outraged at the American school system. These are the things that kids need to be learning in sex ed. Do better.
We have to go to the doctor once a month to get our foreskin trimmed? Well, nobody told me. Damn, I'm about 50 years late for my appointment. Maybe we need to drop her off at a college. No, wait a minute, we just saw a bunch of female college students and intelligence is not their strong suit, so never mind.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of
jobless, carless, living with his mama, fresh out of prison, on drugs, and selling drugs. The recipe for a disaster.
But they won't date a bus driver.
And I said, I'ma love this man to health. I'ma get this man off drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'ma get this man to actually get a job. We ain't gonna sell drugs no more. We gonna get off the streets, okay?
But they won't date a guy who makes $50,000 who's never been to prison.
I felt like I was doing my due diligence. You feel me? I'm like, no, we ain't doing this, baby. I'ma take you, and I'ma nurture you, and I'ma get you to the man of my dreams.
Instead of getting with a guy with a vision who's already closer to your dreams.
What? But I did it anyway. I'm a pharmacy tech.
Pharmacy techs make anywhere from $35,000 to $55,000 a year. Get with a guy that makes $55,000 a year and the both of you all could be doing pretty good. But no, you chose a broke ex-con.
I'm getting nice apartments. I'm getting cars. He f***ing up every time I turn around. I'm losing cars. I'm losing apartments. I'm losing furniture. I'm losing my mother f***ing mad.
You hearing all the stuff that she was losing, but she stayed with him anyway?
I'm getting dragged through the mud, let me tell you. Every time I turn around, I'm pregnant with another baby. And it's just getting wusser and wusser to the point where I'm like, oh, hell no.
Oh, after having all those babies and losing all your stuff, then you started to see the light. Wow.
Oh, hell no. I turned around and we didn't have nothing. Nothing. We staying at somebody else's house. We in a hotel room. And I'm just like, you know, it ain't worth it. Bye. I'm f***ing out, right?
Let me guess. Now you're looking for a six-figure man, right?
And I learned through that experience that I was a pick-misha. I was willing to go through whatever just to have a man tell me he loved me.
No, sweetheart. You were not a pick-misha. You were just slow. You all know that she had to pass the pharmacy tech examination to become the person who puts your medication together, right?
Because that's the only benefit I really had. I had a family, yeah, sure, but I had no stability. I was losing my mind. My body was huge. I kept having kids. I'm living at the bare minimum. I keep losing shit. I have no self-esteem. I lost myself. I couldn't have friends. It was no benefit of me being a pick-misha. It was no benefit of me being with a man that had no money just to tell me that they love me. There was no benefit. I benefited nothing. The only thing I benefited is what I know now, which is what I should have already known.
See how she keeps classifying herself as a pick-misha rather than just saying that she made a bad decision and did it with the wrong type of guy? Instead, she's labeling herself as a pick-misha. So now all the women are saying that a pick-misha is a woman who gets with a man just to have somebody say they love him. But in reality, they classified a woman as a pick-misha as a woman who would go along with the right type of guy's program. Now my hat's off to her for coming clean and saying that she made a mistake by picking a bum type dude. But stop with the labeling yourself a pick-misha. So if you're gonna pick a label, pick the right label. You were just dumb. Now, let's let this woman give the correct definition of what they were calling a pick-me or a pick-misha.
I always found that pick-me word to be a little funny, because they call women pick-me's that walk in their feminine energy. I'm out here smelling flowers, drinking wine, listening to jazz, doing right by men, and like, oh, you a pick-me. No, I'm ladylike. They be out here acting ghetto, rocking bonnets on their head, want to fight everybody that even look at them. You know, goddamn queen, you ratchet. And you call the women a pick-me that's out here treating men right and walking in their feminine energy. You call them a pick-me. Just a bunch of ratchet bullies. And they think by calling a woman a pick-me, it's an insult? Honey, we women, we supposed to want to be picked by kings.
I'm a queen, you a pick-me. You a pick-me.
A pick-me that got picked.
Exactly. To all the young women out there, I'm warning you again. Keep repeating what you hear these other women say and follow what these other women do, and you're gonna get exactly what they get. And now for my grand finale. But first, let me apologize for this headache that I'm about to subject you to.
We are the queens of the universe. Men have forgot that we are the queen of the universe. We are the womb. Without us, we cannot create life. This universe would not thrive without women. And men seem to forget that, and women give that power to men to forget that.
Do women create life or do women carry life?
We do both.
I mean, doesn't it take two people?
It does. However, if you have an island with 12 men and 1 woman, you would have a thriving society. However, if you have 12 women and 1 man, you would only have a limited society, and it would not grow on from here on out. For 100 years, you would not have anything.
So let's do her math real quick, shall we? If you have 12 men and 1 woman, you would have a thriving society. So let's see. If there's only 1 woman, she's the only one that can get pregnant. So that means that 1 woman would more than likely have 1 child. So that means that there'll be 12 men, 1 woman, and 1 child, which equals 14 people. Versus, she said if you have 12 women and 1 man, you would have nothing. But the 1 man can get all 12 women pregnant, which means that there would be 12 children, 12 women, and 1 man, which equals 25 people. Somebody needs to go back to grade school because our math ain't mathing.
But don't men create more life since they can get more women pregnant?
No, because if you have 1 man and 12 women, you have a thriving society.
Okay, now she's contradicting what she said before, which now she's actually right because 1 man can get 12 women pregnant and produce 12 children. Make up your mind.
Because women create the life. However, if you have one woman and 12 men, you get a lot. With 12 men and 1 woman, you get more.
What?
Once again, I apologize for subjecting you all to that headache. Man, she should have never signed that waiver to allow him to release that video because she just embarrassed herself in front of millions of people. And this is yet another video proving why they say that women should not lead. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some women out there who do have and utilize common sense. Unfortunately, the ones who don't have or utilize common sense are going out of their way to embarrass themselves on social media. And once again, this is why I tell guys, make sure you go through these women's social media pages to find out where her mindset is. You'll be surprised how many clues you'll find. And if you get into a discussion with her and she starts talking like this, and she actually thinks she's making sense, here's what you might want to do. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of
Men are so superficial.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
Absolutely not. I'd at least 6'2".
So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.